You took the time to send me in a pic of your mate, Trevor Blinko, and you have nicknamed him the Fish Whisperer, an 11-year-old barramundi that he grew, and you grew, I believe, in a 2,500-litre tank in a demonstration farm out there in Canning Vale. Mate, tell me about this, will you, please?
Okay, well, really, it was Delia, my partner, that grew the fish.
Wow.
And the idea of aquaponics is that you grow edible fish in water. That water gets circulated through grow beds that, in this instance, grow things like tropical fruits, papaya and avocado, and even pandan, which is a really exotic spice. Very tropical, and the water then is taken up by these plants. The manure of the fish becomes their fertiliser, and the plants in turn clean the water up so that the fish can live, because if they didn't, the fish would finish up basically getting poisoned by the ammonia that comes from their excreta. So it's a beautiful circular system. And this fish came over, Delia brought it over from South Australia 11 years ago as a real little spat, almost the size of a full stop, and grew it on in these systems to the point where I reckon that would have been about a 3 or 4 kilo barramundi at least, and nearly a metre long, so a real humdinger.
Mate, it looks a lot bigger than 3 or 4 kilos. It looks like it's about 10 kilos, mate, I reckon, at least.
Yeah, probably right. Yeah.
If it's a metre long, that's a prize fish out in the wild, and they would be at least 10 kilos from my experience, mate, of having hooked a couple in my time, yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I tell you what, the flesh was just sublime. So they say that you can't get decent flavour out of barramundi that aren't grown in salt. Well, all I can say is bull dust.
Well, mate,
magic.
Look, if you don't like the taste of fish, all you have to do is you add a few things to it, and you can make it taste however you like, mate, to be honest.
True enough.
The health and the look of the health of that fish, to me, is the thing that really attract my attention. And it's beautiful and it's bright, and you just have to look at the eyes of the fish. And how many can you keep in that sort of environment? Because if you can get a number, I went out to Trevor Cochrane's recently, and he had a couple of fish, but he doesn't heat his water, so he goes from the summer months where he swaps from his barramundi, which he only had a couple left, which we cooked, and he's now introduced the winter species, the trout, into his little system. So you can do that, can't you? Yes,
you can, and you can. We've got a heat exchange which enables us to keep that water at 25 degrees. So that suits the barramundi all year round. But you can do the same thing and keep the water cold all year round for trout. So there's all sorts of options there, and then you get a fish that will grow in both environments, winter and summer, silver perch, and they're fabulous value. A little bit slower growing, I reckon, than the other two, but we're about to harvest a silver perch this coming week. In fact, I was going to invite you over for lunch if you'd like to come over. You can catch it and cook it. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds bloody good. That sounds really good.
I'd love to show the system to you because it's bloody exciting to see.
No, I'm going to take you over.
Work.
I will certainly come and do that, mate. There's no doubt about that. But